Can you hear me?
Welcome back, and of course, on the final lap of Rubbing Minds, quite an interesting afternoon. But on a lighter note, we have a small but mighty lady in the house. Her character is known as Esther on Jennifer's Diaries, but she's known as the one and only Jumoke, Aderounmu. Great to have you.
Thank you.
You're a breath of fresh air. Those two men were stressing me.
Oh.
So great to have you on the show. It's been remarkable, your career, Yoruba, English, OAP. I heard you're also an on-air personality on online radio. Are you still doing that?
I am put that on hold for now. My schedule is quite tight now, so I'm focusing on acting and film production for now.
Okay, you're wearing a lot of caps. Let's talk about your character Esther in Jennifer's Diary. I got a glimpse once or twice. I will not lie, I've not watched everything. Okay. But who is she and why is she such a hit?
Okay, I think she's everything bad. If I have to say who Esther is, she's everything bad, and everybody likes Esther because you cannot predict what she does next. So I think that's why she's a hit. Everybody likes to see the villain on TV, but they don't want to be that in reality.
The bad girl.
Yeah.
How's it been working in that particular family, because it's quite an ensemble? It's
been amazing. I've worked with the production company before in 2009, I guess. So it wasn't the first time of working with them, and I'm also on industry as Kelechi.
Yes.
So it's just same old. Working with her is always what it is. You have to bring your A game, professional. You have to say the right things, and you have to listen all the time. It took a while before I could get into Esther, because Esther and I are two different people.
Are you?
And I hadn't done anything like that before I got the role. And when I got the role, I had to rehearse a lot. So, but then we got there, and then yeah, I fell in love with her, and she's amazing. She brought me.
Would you say that's your biggest role so far?
So far, not yet. My biggest is yet to be seen.
Is yet to be seen. I like that. What's been the best advice you've gotten on set or in your acting career that has really changed your mindset as to how to act, and from who?
Okay, I think that was 2015 from Umuren. He said to me, Jumoke, get on television novella. And I'm like, oh, really? He said, yes, I think you will do very well as a TV character. So, yeah, it's a very good thing. I'm glad I listened to him. I'm glad I worked on myself, and then so far, so good.
Okay, what about Yoruba versus English? How have you been able to juggle that?
Okay, I rarely get roles in Yoruba movies, but I think majorly because of the time I would like to work professionally and then get my roles the way I should get it. And I would like my work to speak for me. So I rarely get called for auditions, because most of the works that I've done, I've auditioned for the part. Aruba, I auditioned for Aruba that year, so I got the part. I like to audition for my roles. So if I get called to audition, I woke up and then audition, and then yeah. So after Alakada too, I'm yet to actually audition for a Yoruba movie, and I really want to do one very soon.
I would really love to see you. I mean, talking about auditions, we'll talk about that after, because there's this rumor I heard about you getting your first role with Tunde Kelani. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, there's something I want to touch on that right after the break. Stick around, it's still Rubbing Minds, and we have the lovely Jumoke with us. Welcome back, still Rubbing Minds, and I have Jumoke Aderounmu here. Now, we're talking, I mean, offset, and I'm like, you seem shy. You strike me as someone who's shy, who is very careful of what she says, and then you act a character like Esther, and I'm like, do we have two people living inside you?
I think we have more than two people living inside me. And that's true. I sometimes fight a lot of voices that speak in my head, but I'm naturally a very shy, private person. For a while, I was scared to actually get to mix with people, because I used to think that what if people do not embrace my weirdness, but then I found myself, and then I told myself, people, not everybody would like you, and people do not really have to like you, just do you, be yourself. So I'm very shy.
Weird is good.
Not everybody likes weird. Everybody likes that person that they can sit with in a room and then have like a chit chat. I'm that one that will sit there and then I'm on my phone. I'm probably like sleeping and not saying anything all day. So people be
so
like,
if we had a weird meter and it's from 0 to 10, 10 being very, very weird, what number would you ascribe to yourself?
I'm 8.
Really?
The real me, yes.
Who knows about this weird side?
My elder sister does, and my family, my uncle, my siblings does. So they do understand me. They know that sometimes I just don't want to see anybody. Sometimes I just want to like be by myself, not talk to anyone. My mom told me when I was like a very small child, at about maybe like 1, 2, 3, I would say to her, Mom, I want to cry today. From morning till night, I could be crying out. If my food had cheeky, so
that must have really bothered her.
She said it took her a while to get used to it, and then at some point she would say to me, you know what, if you want to cry, cry. You can't kill me. I didn't kill my parents. So I think I'm just me, and I'm enjoying it.
I mean, we love who you are. I think the question is, I feel maybe you're holding back on the total you. And when I look at a character like Esther, I feel that's just like the tip of the iceberg of who Jumoke is all about.
That's what you think. People that are usually on set with me, actors, Esther would say to you that, nah, because they do a whole lot of work to get me to do what Esther does, a whole lot of work.
Can you switch up to Esther right now?
Why we not fit do am? Maybe waiting at the well, let me relax. Let me calm down small.
What's been your favorite scene so far in your career, just generally speaking?
Yeah, it has to be in a movie called Mon Ami. It's yet to be released. It's Mon Amour, yeah. It's
Mon Amour.
Mon Amour,
okay.
Yeah.
It's like an India abroad movie.
Kind of like that. It was shot in France in December and was written by Lani Aishida and Jennifer Nkem. My character was Jumoke. It's a collaboration between Nigeria and France.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's like my best so far. I don't want to say much about it yet.
Come on, you have to give us something exclusive.
I'm that one that actually just come out when I'm ready. So
is this character closer to Esther or your Kelechi character?
She's closer to Kelechi. A bit of Kelechi and myself. A bit, just a bit. Yeah, very emotional. Very, very emotional. Okay,
so let me touch on the issue of Tunde Kelani. You got your first role. How did you convince him that you were good for the part?
Okay, I had got that part just because God had said I would be Princess Mobadele in Arugba, because at the time I was quite tiny and I was still in school, so I'd heard about his audition and then walked into his office to audition for the Arugba character itself. So he looked at me and said to me, I can't play Arugba because he has in his head what Arugba has to look like, and Arugba has to be like a theater person, someone who read theater arts. But then he auditioned me, and then I got another part.
It will be quite interesting to follow your journey, maybe like a reality show or something. Unfortunately, we don't have that much time. But Jimmy, thank you very much. Wish you all the best, and looking forward to this new movie coming out.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks for inviting me.
All right then. Oh, it's still Rubbing Minds, and well, that's it for today. I am Oscar, so don't forget to get your PVC if you haven't already. Have a blessed and great week ahead. Till next week, 3 p.m. Bye for now.